You know idea where this is? I'll give you a clue anyway. It looks somewhat similar to one of these here, but a folding version. Right, let's have a look at how this thing works. It's actually a Chinese stove, basically. The company's called Xiao, something like that. I can't pronounce Chinese, but I'll put it at the bottom anyway so you know what I'm on about. I got it from Amazon, 36, 37 quid, which sounds a lot expensive, but I wanted something that folds away, basically, and it's just really nice and compact. You can't get on Amazon Price as far as I know. I think you've got to wait about a week or two before it turns up. And it holds canisters like this, which these are quite cheap. You can get quite a few. Go outdoors at the moment, 2023, we're doing 10 of these for 10 quid. So, they're not bad, are they? So I decided I wanted to purchase one of these things. They're something a little bit unusual than the usual flat type of stoves that they normally come in. They're a bit bulky in one way or another, depending on what you want to do with it. It's quite heavy, but I'll give you some specs in a minute anyway. But what we'll do is we'll lock the thing up, have a look at it and see how it works. It's the first time I've tried this. I've not used it before. I've obviously opened the packet and had a look, but I've not put a canister in. I've not fired it up. I'm not really sure. It should be simple, shouldn't it? As simple, So let's have a look at see how this thing opens up and see how it works. So to open this up, you pull on this like that. It opens up. Then all it does, it just folds up 90 degrees. You pull these things out there. Put the canister in, which is usually, there's the safety thing, where I should say where it sticks in there. Now, apparently, it should actually just slot in. I'll take it from there. There we go. Now, as far as I know, there's nothing locking it in. I can't see anything anyway. It just seems to be a bit wobbly. There's nothing that I can see that. Actually, there's usually a lever on these things, one of the flat ones, but there's nothing on here to lock it in, so I'll just have to see how it goes. Clip it in. I think it's in. Right, now, the trigger on the side turns the gas on, and it should light it as well. Let's see what happens. So go on igniter. Interesting. Okay, open it up again. Let's see if I have to... right. My fault. You've got to push it in, and it clicks in place. Squeeze it. Now it should work. There you go. Second time. Not bad, considering I've never used it before. Good, so that's how it works. And you can adjust it as well with the little knob on the side of it, so you can see if you want to do some fast boiling or some simmering, you can turn it down. So now let me read out some of the specs for this little gas stove. Dimensions are 32 centimetres by 15 centimetres by 13.5 centimetres, and it weighs 1600 grams. The material is stainless steel, aluminium and copper, and it uses liquid petroleum gas, which is the gas canisters I showed you before. So maximum energy output is 2600 watts. The stove head rotates 90 degrees to lock easily. Electronic ignition, rotating valves to adjust the fire accuracy to ease operation. It's equipped with a magnetic safety overpressure protecting valve. When the gas tank pressure is too high, it will automatically disconnect and the gas tank for the protection of the device. It comes in khaki, green and white. The little bit difference in price, although if you get a different colour other than what I've got. It says you can go backpacking with it, which you can in one way or another. You have to carry them extra gas bottles. But I wouldn't use it for wild camping, definitely not. I'd use something way smaller than that. But if you're going on a site, you can easily fix this or put it on a table and obviously just use it like the other gas stoves that are very common, especially in the UK. Apparently it uses 190 grams of gas per hour. Now these little things here are 227 grams. So I presume that means on full power. So you could get an hour, quarter, hour and a half on one of these things. Now, as most people do with these type of videos, they always put a boil on to see how long it takes water to boil. And so well, I'm no different. I'm going to get a little stove out and I'm going to do a boil and see how long it takes. So I've got my water in my cup. Take my alley lid off. Tip it in there. That's 1 cup. Switch the gas on. There we go. Right, let's see how long it takes to do this. I'll leave the lid off anyway so we can see inside it. I know it'll boil a bit quicker, but let's see what it's like when it's got no lid on. There you go, on a boil, 240, 241, and it's boiled. Not bad. If you look on the cooker, it's got little ridges like that, so you can different size pans. I reckon a 12-inch pan will fit on there, frying pan, something like that. And obviously, when this slides into there, normally on the other, on the stoves, like the flat stoves, normally you can leave the canister in, just pull the lever up and it doesn't connect, so it won't get leaving the gas out. But in this case, you can't. You've got to take the gas canister out, put your lid on, fold it away, and that's it. But obviously, when it's cooled down. Last but not least, one of the feet looks as though it's a buckle top opener. But I've only used that before you started using the cooker, otherwise it'd be a bit awkward and a bit hot. So that's an overview of the folding gas cooker. It's not a review. I don't do many reviews. I haven't had this long enough to do a review on it. It's the first time I've used it. You saw I made a mistake regarding the putting the canister in, but at least you know how it works now. I will put a description at the bottom of this, or where you can get it from the link I bought it from. As I said before, it may come direct from China. I'm not sure. It took me about 2 weeks to get it through Amazon as well, but that's fine. That's no problem at all. I wasn't doing anything anyway. So no doubt I'll use it, and maybe you'll see it on other videos when I start to use it anyway. So that's all for this video, and thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.